Gee, Uncle Scooby and Scrappy was defeated by Doctor Who. Scrappy-Doo. He was beaten by a bit of old rope. He wasn't he? It was comedy gold. Still, reason to be here. Raison d'être. Reason to be. Doctor Who fans. Doctor Who magazine 605. The pinnacle of this season. The pièce de résistance of this season. Doctor Who fans, behind the scenes of all the latest episodes, with a shooty gartoir on the front cover. Now, Doctor Who fans, I love this actually, it's quite nice. A gorgeous, shall we say, tribute to William Russell, aka Ian Chesterton, aka The Adventures of Sir Lancelot, etc., etc., etc. So a very nice tribute to him in Gallifrey Guardian, first part of the magazine. Russell T Davis's timeline of TV viewing. Of course, we had it on the silver screen. Obviously, a lot of people watched it on. So I didn't, because Doctor Who to me is a television series. It needs to be watched to me on television, because it's a television series, not a movie franchise. Although, fair play to those who want to see it on a big screen, which is great. Again, there's some reference to the new Target books being released in view of those recent season stories. So we've got, for example, Space Babies, 73 Yards, and Rogue. I'd like to see Boom actually on a Target novel. I'd buy that. Boom was one of the best episodes of this series, I think. Stephen Moffat, who wrote it, did a masterpiece there. I think it was a very, very good episode. I really enjoyed that one. But being defeated by Scrappy-Doo. Well, speaking of Scrappy, here's the original and best Sutekh from Pyramids of Mars. He had a real Machiavellian menace about it, or worse than that, in his other guys, rather than the Titan, Scrappy-Doo Titan. Again, Susan Triad interview with Susan Twist on that. Again, references to Susan Foreman again. I hope we see something about her next season, actually, because like others, I was just always sort of colorized clip of her on this episode. I'd like to have seen a proper, appearance by Carol Ann Ford. She was there at the premieres and things. Why isn't she on the episode? Even for a little cameo. I thought she might be that kind woman on that planet. That would have been excellent. But they did it their way. As Frank Sinatra said, I did it my way. Again, we got Lady Rush interviewed here also. Very nice. Alexander Devrient, who played that Colonel Brahim. Colonel Brahim. Very good. Fearless Man. Yes, very good. Again, references to Rogue, Ballroom Blitz. There's a song called Ballroom Blitz. Was it by Sweet, that group in the 70s, I think? Mistaken. Indra Varma gets interviewed too. Excellento. And flyers as usual, but I'm buying the subscription. 73 Yards Up Close. Again, a very good episode. I quite enjoyed that one too. Millie had very 13th Doctor vibes in my opinion on that one. She's very good in that. So to me, the outstanding episodes of this season were Boom and 73 Yards. The rest were okay, but they weren't as striking as those two. Can we have some animation? Some comic strip animation for the Target novels? That's very good actually. It's amazing how lifelike they make the animations and comic characters these days, isn't it? Compared to what it was, in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, etc. Again, we've got the comic strip, which won't see that. London and Film and Comic Con, all those those actors are in this series are visiting there. Vincent and the Doctor, a very good episode. That was a really highlight of Matt Smith's here, that one. including with Bill Nighy there, if you notice. Now, Bill Nighy was touted to be Doctor Who before Christopher Eccleston. He, in my opinion, would have made an excellent Doctor Who, but he didn't like the baggage he said with the series, so it's a shame that, because he would have made a very good Doctor Who, I think. Yeah. Quite liked it. Again, we've got a lot of reviews of, Big Finish stuff. Highlanders soundtrack. Interesting. Highlanders soundtrack, yes, that's one of my favourite stories from the 1960s. Although at the time I always thought historicals were boring, but when you get older you appreciate the historical stories, you really do. Wendy Padbury. Zoe. We all love Zoe, don't we? I remember her in Freewheelers as well, that was an old series. Next issue, a tribute to William Russell. That's brilliant, that. I will definitely get next issue because it's a tribute to William Russell. Fantastic. At last, a decent... This is a good magazine, but William Russell, top man, top star, top Doctor Who character in terms of Ian Chesterton, aka Chesterfield, aka Chester... Well, I'm not going to go with that. Doctor Who fans, enjoy your weekend and stay focused on till Christmas special coming up, then this series 2. So in a way, we all knew Doctor Who was going to live, didn't we? Wow, after this episode, because there wouldn't be no season 2 otherwise. So, spoilers. Look after yourselves.